Can y'all hear me now? Hopefully y'all can hear me.
Hopefully y'all can.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, that was very hidden.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, that was very hidden. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that was very hidden. Yeah, there we go. Wow.
Okay, that's gotta go. Okay. Hey Mark, now you should be able to, yeah. I found out what it was on the PlayStation 5 with the new 4.1 beta. They hid the option very well for some reason. They hid it. But you literally have to do several things in order for it to pick up, and I didn't know that. That was changed. Yeah, you heard my phone in the background too. My Arctis 7X, 7P actually really picks up a lot of audio in the background. But I got it working now. FML. Yeah, that's what I did. I went on Google and, that's how I found out. So I was like, why isn't it working? I couldn't find the option. I made sure all the options was on, but I didn't notice one little option. They hid it very well in the new update. Yeah, I mean, if I had like 50,000 people sitting here chatting, I wouldn't be able to catch up. That's too much. There we go, the chat. I should be able to, okay, cool. There we go, that ain't why I ain't gonna have video popping up on, making all that background echo. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go find the asset now. Apparently it's only streaming in 1080p, but I made it where it's 60 FPS, so it should look a little bit better at least. But on my end, it's full 4K, basically. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently from what you said, that MP looks great. I mean, hey, that's pretty damn good. That ain't bad at all. But obviously looking at it in full 4K on the CX or even just an OLED is actually phenomenal. The black details is freaking crazy. Yeah, I can see why. But yeah, I basically pulled a Blaze today. With the mute thing. Oh yeah, definitely. Those guys are gonna have the money to do it because they got the money from, you know, their revenue from their ads on YouTube. Like you said, more than 10 minutes, you know, they get paid for it. I guess we all got it from him. It's kind of funny how it rubs off. You'll be speaking the whole full sentences and then realize you have to explain it all over again. I'm like, oh, never mind. Fuck it. Um, Wait a minute, I'm supposed to use my focus. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The control console. To access the storage units.
Ooh, hello.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, I mean, 1080p can look like 4K. The Miles Morales, all these games are actually not native 4K. It just has 4K textures, and that's it. But the Miles Morales was at 4K, but you can't fucking tell a difference. That's how you know you made a good game. Enter code. Oh, what code?
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log. Maybe this one.
Nothing.
Well. Okay, a lot of time. I do not care about a Snapchat. Leave me alone. I got a date with Aloy. She likes it when I play with her. I'm horrible. Oh damn. Yeah, my mother had a computer which was actually mine. Cause my father got it for me as my very first computer when I was five or six. That thing lasted my whole fucking life. And it literally just stopped working a couple of, like, maybe almost a decade ago. That was like pretty damn good for a computer, I'm not gonna lie. It can last just as long as a fucking computer. I mean a car. Yeah, sorry. Where's the fucking log in this? Bro, that ain't even gonna run a game at low settings. The fuck? You know what? I'm gonna Google this code because I don't feel like shifting through a whole lot of things just to find it. Cradle Echoes. Code. Oh, 237. Literally. I was close.
236 containers in storage.
Boom. The power of Google, man. To be honest, TI is really not needed, honestly, at all. You can get great gaming even at a regular 3080 or even a 3090. To me, it just feels kind of wasteful to get a 1080 Ti unless you're like rendering big projects, maybe. Even then, a 3080 will still be great for what you honestly need. Oh, cussing.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room.
I paused the scene just for you, Mark. The joke's on you. It's waterproof fully for 30 minutes, and it also has an eject water mode, meaning it plays a frequency in the speaker parts and it busts it out, which is fucking cool. But I fucking love the Gear Watch, man. It's awesome. I'm wanting to get it one paid off. That way I can just go ahead and upgrade to the Gear 5 and just sell that one off. So I'm just making smart choices and whatnot. But yeah. I was going to get the S22 Ultra, but I'm just going to wait on the S22. I might just go for the S23 when it comes out next year. I do want the S Pen back, but it ain't a big deal. My S21 is fine. The light works on it finally. But yeah, but dude, I got Honda problems now. My dumbass put transmission fluid in the oil chamber, not knowing that the yellow dipstick was down there. Suck on these nuts. Yeah. And lurkers will come and go. They can come and go as they please. They missing out. But in about maybe 20 minutes or so, I am going to pause the video for a little bit because I'm going to smoke. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to keep playing for another 3 hours or so. So, I plan to do quite a lot tonight with the game because I also want to start back on my side quest. Side quest in this game is fucking sick. It's very, very personal to her. It's almost just like Ghost of Tsushima when it was very personal to him. So that was great. So this is also like that. And yes, it's punch proof, just not fist proof. Yeah. Back to the game.
Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Alright, that's cool, bro. Yeah, I'll be still streaming when you're done, bro. I'm not going anywhere for a while. Like I said, I'm probably gonna take a 20-25 minute break to smoke and whatnot. Smoke two doobies. Scooby-Doos, I should say.
Here it comes!
And, excuse me. And, yeah, I'll be right back and then, we'll continue playing. Cause I'm almost sober and I don't like being sober. I don't like being sober. Nobody likes being sober. Know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all watching and chilling out with me. This is your boy Drew. What's up? Alright, let's fight some machines. Fucking dirtbag.
Aren't you?
You're the dirtbag, bro. You stick your PS5s in the shower and you shower with them. You dirtbag. Yeah. Woo, this is a big ass monster.
Scan that thing. See if it has
Boom, okay, Oh, what the fuck is this? This ain't no regular monster.
Can't latch on.
Oh, keep him busy.
That thing's quick. Shot of that.
And he dead. Stay down.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Don't forget to be collecting y'all's collectibles, guys, when you're playing this game. They'll help you so much. At least sound comes out of it, it busts. Okay. Well, onwards. Onwards, senor.
get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Probably in the next cutscene or two, I'll probably go and, and pause.
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
That light is bright as hell.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there. Boy, did you pick the wrong... Hey, Lloyd, get out of there! Hey, just here. This will help. Don't get that stuff on you. Plasma!
Well, I didn't need to know. You're pulling a Zucky. Those are Zucky comments. Thanks for sharing with that with us. I really appreciate it. Yeah, stay the fuck down. Cutscene.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
And we're back. Oh, my leg. Oh, that was painful. That was goddamn painful. Oh. Oh, that's better. Okay. Almost to my destination.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so... the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
Yeah, it does, man, yeah. Oh, so you're a Corsair, Nick. Gotcha. Well, what's up, Corsair? Funny name, by the way. But yeah, it's got selections and whatnot. So I was adding another new show to my collection, Peacemaker, because I'm gonna watch the rest of it. But yeah.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape.
It's a really good game.
Luthia.
It's for PlayStation 4 as well.
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
I hear you.
Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and
I don't like to talk a whole lot when there's scenes happening, so I'm gonna mute my mic.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die. Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Okay, and we're back. Okay, I don't really know about Ludo the Storage Hammers. I'm gonna have to look that up one day. Ooh, I'm gonna get rid of this. There we go. Okay, going back up. But if you ever want to get into Horizon, I definitely would suggest it for the PlayStation 4 as well. It's on there too. So it's a really damn good game. A fantastic game.
Welcome back.
Ah, that sounds like something I'd be interested. Ooh, from the X-Men. I'm gonna have to take a look into that. That might be something might be interested in playing. I just upgraded my PS4 copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 to the PS5 remaster for free. It's usually a $10. It's a $10 upgrade. I get it for free apparently, somehow, but I don't know how. But I did it. Should be done downloading, I believe. Should be. Yep. Yep, all done. I'm gonna check out GTA 5 see how much faster the loading speed, because the loading speed in the old version was terrible. You have to wait at least 3 to 4 minutes before it even fucking pops up for you. Oh, what's this?
Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped the Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zenith.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zenith got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of silence.
Oh yes, got me a trophy. Woo! I'm a trophy hunter.
Here with us.
Side quest. Ooh, what's the side quest? Need to know. Ooh, I get to talk to Telelana. Sweet. Okay, time to fast travel, because I am not sitting here trying to walk all the way there. Oh yeah, I gotta leave first. Dude. Okay. See you suckers later. Oh, by the way, Nick, you'll meet my buddy Mark. He was on chat earlier, but he's you know, but he'll be back in a little bit.
You're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot, even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Yeah, he's a chill dude.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place. I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Aloy.
Hey, thought I'd, check in on how you're doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
But hey, Nick, what do you think of the game so far? Like graphic-wise and story development? It's freaking phenomenal.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest.
Oh, what
Take
chest?
what you need.
Ew, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it does, and you're only looking at it in 1080p at 60 FPS on your end. So to be it like that, that's pretty damn good. Alright. Man, if you saw this on my OLED, bro, you'd be like, wow, the black details are freaking insane. I shit you not. Excuse me. Sure.
Ah, champion. Won't you sit for a moment?
Did the Wilds treat you well?
Sure, why not? Listen to room. Oh yeah, I was going to do side
a
quest.
rebel attack out west, by the coast. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Krogella over at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, I need to do my side quest now. Side quest, need to know. I'll just walk from here, same distance, so it wouldn't matter. Let me call up my charger. Why, you beast. I need to collect some of these. Always collect your stuff here. Always trying to keep my life supply on the line. And alive. I'm good on trees. Bye. So freaking beautiful.
Spotted. Damn.
Target the rider! Alarm! Stop firing! Glory for the rebellion! Bring the machine down! Get back!
Man, leave my charger alone, bro.
My armor! You're going down!
Whew, I gotta repair this guy. Alright. Alright. Onwards.
Stay back! Get away from my rig!
Looks like an awesome camp. But where is everyone? My focus might show me more. I can catch my breath here. I must be closing in on the signal. That Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here. Smoke. Could be from a camp. Maybe I should check it out. Some kind of Oseram camp? How'd they end up out here? Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Seen those minority writing machines? Looks like that. You might want to avoid going too deep into the desert, especially the southwest. One of our scouts ran into some nasty Tanaks down there, the kind that contain machines. He barely made it back alive.
Thanks for letting me know.
Whoa!
The rebels are as friendly as ever. I wonder what they're doing this far out in the desert.
Slow down. Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanak territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
Yo, Scrounger! You hear about that traveling Oseram troop?
If I have to eat more stew one more time...
What you wish for? Brother! Been looking! I hope something happens today. Anything. Drink.
All this sitting around if I had a cold ale.
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. Ha ha! The savior! My savior! Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delve wares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up. Shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body. One of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delve is right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tenakth. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
Was there a Karja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amatus?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja huntress. Don't remember her joining the delve either.
Thanks. What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tenakth. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by machines. So fierce that you'll wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tenakth venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
Like yourself.
Of course. Eventually.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Ha ha! My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, or Delph.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
Happy hunting to you, Red.
Yeah, okay.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage?
And by the way, guys, I'll be back in about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna smoke me a Scooby Dooby. But, smoke a Scooby Dooby, and then I'll be back. I'm gonna probably smoke 2 Scooby Doobies and get my snacks on. And I'll be back to playing some more of this game. And we'll let this cutscene roll through, and then, yo. Talana's face look like she got some dick. Look at her face. That's too funny. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, that was too funny.
Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into 2 groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised.
I'm looking into it.
Much appreciated. A lot of us want to know what happened in there.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew? Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
There are more of you?
They're the ones we followed out here in the first place. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
I wish I brought that game of Machine Strike with me.
Cannot catch a break from this heat.
There's gotta be another way through. Maybe if we go up and over? Can't go north.
Pretty sure there's a rebel outpost nearby.
Alright, well, I am going to be pausing this, and I'll be back in about 20-25 minutes, and we'll do a continuation. It'll be on the same stream. The stream's not in this. It's going to be paused, so keep the stream up, guys. Thank you for liking and subscribe. And make sure you're following Drew's Gaming C, which stands for Drew's Gaming Central. Also on part of Drew's Central YouTube. So catch me on the flip. I'll see y'all in about 20-25 minutes. Alright, and we are back. Appreciate y'all watching. This is your boy Drew. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And we're gonna get back to doing the side quest. I'm pretty baked.
If I have to eat more stew one more time, pretty sure there's a rebel outpost.
Okay. Oh no, no, no. Gotta love that fast travel. Make sure you guys will buy your fast travel pack whenever you're in the farther in the game. Alright, I can deal with this. I can just walk it. As I go along the game that I've learned and whatnot, I kind of like to give tips. I'm playing in story mode, so it makes the guiding a bit easier for me, so that's how I like to play it. Since none of the trophies require heavier platinum, that works for me. Like a heavy like a difficulty trophy, like must complete new game plus in difficulty setting. This doesn't have it. The one that did was what was that game? Oh yeah, South Park. Boy, Morgan Freeman was hard to beat. Took me like 3 freaking days and I finally got it. Wow, the rating's beautiful. Those of you that are tuning in just now, I like to play games like action adventure, racing. I play different things. I'm still trying to figure out what I like. But a lot of games I'm liking. I'm looking forward to Harry Potter. Oh, not Harry Potter, but Hogwarts Legacy. That game looks dope. I watched the whole thing too. I'm waiting for that PSD to drop their pre-orders. It's go time. Oh, snap. That was awesome. Who's the king now, bitch? Alright. Huh. Alright. And always collect your trees, guys. Collect your trees. Well, most of the time you should collect them. That way you're always heavily stocked to make more arrows or whatnot. I kind of don't remember how to get my original arrow back, and I lost it somehow. I may have traded it off, and I'm an idiot. I miss my arrows, but what I have now will do. Huh.
We're wound up now.
Works for me. I'll just do get out with my sword. What was that? Okay, well, moving on. Enemy heal time. The hell is that? Okay.
Thorn Marsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Tenakth territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tenakth patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him?
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tenakth took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on, then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amadis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him! That fire claw's right on his heels.
He's no match for alone. Come on. We've got your back! Now!
still adept at her craft.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Ness's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. That you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tanakh territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundom at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tanakh forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. I've been on the run ever since.
But the Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew...
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in her way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The rot's not far. The rot's along the shore. We'll have to get close to it. Figured it out from there.
Alright, and we are live.
What are you gonna do if we hadn't found you?
What up,
Take
Mark?
it on alone?
What up?
Only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well?
Wait, Talana. We seem to have lost your friend.
I got some food made. I got some burger melts. Hee 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 hee. I'm fat. And I am. Yeah, I'm baked. I'm alright though. You still see me function just fine in this game though. Hee hee hee. Always collect your edibles. Cutscene.
There it is. The rot.
Those are Regala's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tenakth. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
We'll wait here until you get the gate open.
Gotta get to the main gate to lead to Lara and the Madison.
Whoa! There!
How about it then? Go look.
They know I'm here.
She's climbing up there!
Hold her here!
Here it comes!
Don't hold!
And lose her! You keep firing!
My shot!
I was talking and I didn't even realize that I was muted. Oh, I'm an idiot. About to pour me some ketchup. Gotta love me that ketchup. Gotta catch up on my shit. You know, ketchup and burgers, you know. Get a move on.
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and the Madison.
You want to look over there?
Must have just been.
Let's give it up. Let's not work out next time.
cold?
Hail, so tired, hungry. Another day in the rebellion. No! Oh.
No!
I'll cut you again! They need help! Let us out!
Hold on. As soon as the coast is clear.
You can't hit that metal plating.
Much better.
We gotta help them! I'll flush her out. They were here! You coming with me? Better we find her than she finds us.
How are we doing? This'll learn
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play one more hour and then go to bed.
Take them down! I don't see them!
We better search. We can get this done. They're tricky to find. So go careful.
The gate's open. Let's go.
We've got your back, Aloy. for you!
Ammo! Taking my shot.
Come on, Aloy! Join the fight! Bring it! We'll see who's the better. Help! The Hawk needs her thrush! More ammo coming your way!
Lend a hand?
Think you can dodge my arrow?
We'll wait here for you.
Sneak! I'm under attack! But how's that, bitch?
Come on! Put her down! Get back! Now! You feel that?
Ammo for you! My aim's a shit.
Very disruptive!
That's all of them.
End of the line, Outlanders.
That device is gonna call a machine.
Okay, my aim's as sure as the sun rises. Here, Aloy, reload!
right. I think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get G'daiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tenakth?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Tenakth killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka, and never looked back.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakth remember who I once was.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the Rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye?
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. and I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this, for seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thresh. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talana. Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.
And we're back. That was a good side quest. I liked it. Now we're just enjoying the view. Wow, that water looks great. Just can't help but appreciate it on an OLED. You really just can't. You really just can't appreciate it. All the details they put in this game is incredible.